Did you know that a recent law repeal by the Italian government could potentially harm Ferrari, one of the most iconic brands in Formula One racing? This question might seem rather puzzling, but let's delve into the details. The law we're discussing is the Italian Growth Decree. Established in 2019, its primary purpose was to attract foreign workers to Italy, offering them a facilitated tax regime. This decree was a magnet for many non-Italian football players, who found the tax breaks quite appealing. Benefiting from this provision, Italian football clubs were also able to capitalize, making the law a win-win for both parties. The legislation earned its informal moniker, the Beckham Law, drawing parallels to a similar law implemented in Spain. The Spanish law was named after David Beckham, who reaped its benefits when he moved to Real Madrid in 2003. The tax reductions were even more significant in Spain, with foreign individuals, especially English players, subject to a mere 24% tax rate. The Beckham Law in Italy allowed foreign footballers to enjoy tax-free earnings on the first half of their income. This provision meant that clubs could pay players less, while the players still maintained their desired net income. It's no surprise that this law was welcomed with open arms by both clubs and players, as it presented a beneficial situation for all involved. However, the new Italian government, assuming power in the fall of 2022, didn't see the expected tangible benefits to the country. They argued that the law failed to deliver the promised economic boost, leading to its abolition at the start of 2024. This repeal could pose a significant problem for the prancing horse, Ferrari. The iconic F1 team is on the brink of hiring new engineers, many of whom reside abroad. Without the enticing tax breaks, Ferrari might find it increasingly challenging to lure these professionals to Maranello. But, as they say in racing, it's not over until the checkered flag drops. We'll have to see how Ferrari adapts to this legislative change and what impact it will have on their recruitment process. Stay tuned! So, how does this law repeal affect Ferrari, a titan in the world of Formula One? Well, it's a bit of a curveball to say the least. Ferrari was all set to bring in new engineers for its F1 team in Maranello, Italy. The catch? Many of these professionals currently work abroad, primarily in the United Kingdom. The repeal of the Growth Decree means they can no longer benefit from the tax breaks that would have made the move to Italy more appealing. Imagine this. You're an engineer living and working in the UK, and Ferrari comes knocking at your door, offering you a chance to work with one of the most iconic brands in motorsport. That's a dream come true, right? But then you factor in the tax breaks you'd be giving up, the cost of relocating, and the potential upheaval for your family. Suddenly, the dream seems a little less shiny. This repeal takes away a significant tool in Ferrari's kit, the ability to convince foreign employees to uproot their lives and move to Maranello. It's no secret that most workers prefer to stay in England for family reasons. So, without the carrot of a favorable tax regime to dangle, Ferrari faces an uphill battle in recruiting new engineers. It's a bit like trying to convince a fish to leave the ocean. Sure, the pond might be nice, but when you're used to the vast expanse of the sea, the pond just doesn't quite cut it. And with the repeal of the Growth Decree, Ferrari's pond just got a whole lot smaller. The challenge now for Ferrari is to find new ways to attract top talent. Maybe they can offer other incentives, or perhaps they'll have to look closer to home for their next batch of engineers. Either way, the path forward is less clear than it was before. It remains to be seen how Ferrari will adapt to this legislation and the extent of its impact. However, it's clear that the repeal has complicated Ferrari's negotiations with potential new hires.